It's me, your boy, Ike Samson. I wanted not to do this video, but there is something that one of our friends, our amazing brother, dropped. I don't know where he come from, but nevertheless, it was something so good. When he dropped that comment, he said, "You have been doing too much." I look at myself. I have never done anything, and my father always tell me that I have not even started doing something, and someone just come out and encourage me. Hey, God will bless you. But the word he stated was so funny. If you look at the photo that I dropped in my the 4 photos I dropped, he commented something that I have been doing so long. I have been doing something so long. Also, I don't need to block you, because we are one in Christ. I don't have that spirit of hating. I eat with all. When they asked Jesus, they said to Jesus, "Why is it that you are eating with the Pharisees? Why can't you know that the Pharisees are sinners?" He said to them, "I did not come to this world for the righteous ones, for believers, for Christians. I come for the sake of the Pharisees." So, my brother, the truth is this: we don't need to be hating ourselves. The comment I dropped yesterday was that God hates lazy people. That does not mean God hates you. God loves everyone. I'm not saying this because I want to discourage you. And he made a comment. He said, "Leave lazy people alone." No, brother. I will not allow you to do or to just give up upon your life like that. Because if you are a youth today now, and maybe you have not traveled out, or maybe you are living with your parents, you are living with your dad, your mom, or you are living with your siblings, and you think it is very good for you to be lazy. Believe me, when life hits you, you know the reason why the ocean always flow. Yes, believe me. There was one of our brothers that I saw yesterday at work. So I tell one of my friends, "Do you see this man?" He said, "Yes." I said, "This man is living with her mom, and sometimes a man that is up to 40 years, the senior brother will just say one word, and the word that the senior brother will say, and even the senior brother will use that word to talk to his own son that is 20 years, I mean 21 years. The boy will not even shake, nothing. You see the man will say, the man will be crying right in front of us. The man was crying. Everybody, one lady was looking at. One lady just asked me, just tell me, say something. Look at this man. Look at this man. He's about to cry again. Look at him. You get what I'm saying? He said the man is about to cry again. Just look at him. The brother just walked to him and tell him, "Look at the way you are driving your tractor. Look at the way you are doing it. You're supposed to drive it like this so that you will not destroy the plant they have, they are planted." The next thing is just start to cry and walk, and he was crying and walking. My brother, the truth is this. I'm not saying this because I want to discourage you. As a man, as a woman, you need to be strong. Because if you are that person who depend you depend on your parents, believe me, I was with my grandmom for many years. My grandmom was so rich that if I decide to leave here and go back to my place, then it's not now again. I will also be strong. I will also be living well. My grandmom wealth is something that you can't count, not the land. A woman who have more than 4 to 5 houses in different locations, and it's something that was last year where my mom, they discovered a land that my grandmom have been holding, very big land. My grandmom died, let me say, over 20 years now, if not more than 20 years or 20 something years. But it was last year they discovered the land that was abandoned. They don't know that she buy the land. There was something that people were discussing. I don't know whether they were searching some document. That is where they figure out the location of the land. So what am I trying to say is this: even if your father is wealthy, your mother is wealthy, your uncle is wealthy, that does not guarantee you to be lazy. I'm not saying this because I want to offend. No, I'm not offending you. I'm just encouraging you. So if you don't like the encouragement, you can kindly do what? Watch and do what? And pass away. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I'm offending no one. No, I don't use my word to offend you. And if you are offended because I'm telling you the truth, that is your own word, cup of tea. But the Lord knows that my purpose of being on earth is not to impress no one. It's just to tell you the fat truth. Don't be offended because I said God hates lazy people. That is just the fat truth. That is just the fat truth. If David was lazy, nobody will ever pray to be like David. If Joseph was lazy, nobody will ever pray to be successful like Joseph. Who on this earth will pray to end like Saul? King Saul? Nobody. Yes. Who on this earth will not pray to be like King David? So my brothers, the truth is this. Don't be offended by my word. Don't be offended because I'm saying the truth. If you are one of them, because sometimes if a sheep is passing, the moment they hear the sound of others, what they do, they wait. Why? Because I'm not saying that you are one of them, but if you are one of them, don't be offended. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't mingle with lazy people. Everyone I have around me are as strong as lion. We work 24 hours and we see the result. So if you are up there, you have been offended, and now you are saying, I have been doing for too long, my ego is too big. It's not my ego, that is God's ego. That means you are saying God ego is too big. So don't be offended, you know what I'm saying? Don't be offended. You know what I'm saying? So just chill up. Let's make life, a world, a better place for us to live. You know what I'm saying? Let's just make the earth a better place. Because if tomorrow, let me tell you what the world will never tell you. They will never allow you to be strong. Government will never allow you to learn something that you will no longer depend on them. Government wants you to be under them, like in those 90th century. They will just want you to depend on them, working on them. So if someone just come out trying to encourage you, believe me, even if you go to school, they will never teach you most of the things that many people up there are teaching you. So don't just sit. You know the reason why I'm laughing? Because the Bible says poverty will do what? We catch you like a thief in the day if you are lazy. This is what many people don't understand. Don't just think that I come here to tell you this, to say this video, that means I'm offended. No, I'm not offended by your word. Because I have been abused. So the reason why I'm saying this is not because I just want to say word because I feel like saying word. No. But the real truth is this. As a man, as a woman, you need to be independent. Yes, believe me. Because if I tell you some story, how I was being abused, how I was being humiliated, how I was being torn down, how I was being unregarded, unvalued, because I don't have what they call money in my hand, and I don't have job. Not that I'm lazy, right? As you can see me, I travel, I leave my country 2016, February. Till now, nobody, no uncle, no brother, no sisters. I'm still surviving. So to tell you that it does not matter what you say or what you drop, that will not shake me because I have seen all before. So my brother, let's chill up. You know what I'm saying? Wake up. If you are that type of person who always believe that life will give you milk when you are not working to have that milk, you will always miss a lot. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. May God bless you. Don't be offended. Don't think that I'm doing too big. I have not even started. One day I was calling my parents. We were just discussing certain things. The next thing I was just saying, Dad, I'm tired. He said, just shut up. I was just saying to my parents, I'm tired. He said, just shut up. What have you done that make you tired? So that means if you meet my parents, nobody will advise you to run. You know what I'm saying? So don't be offended. You know what I'm saying? This is how we live our life. We hate lazy. Yes, I learned it from my grandmom. from my grandfather, from my father, from my mom, all of us. Nobody in my family is lazy. So me telling you the benefit of not being lazy, you think I'm doing too big. It's something so rude. When I watch your video, I was so amazed. You know what I'm saying? I was so amazed. So don't be offended. You know what I'm saying? Don't be offended, brother. We are one. You know what I'm saying? So don't just feel bad because of my word. So if you don't like my word, you can still do what pass by. It's not by force that you must surely watch my video. You know what I'm saying? But be ready to be encouraged. Because the day you have your own freedom, you are able to do your own stuff, able to give out, leave legacy in this world, you will know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Remain blessed. Or maybe you have not been abused, or maybe no one have ever called you lazy, or no one have ever tell you that you can't do without them face to face. I'm not talking about phone. Someone who just come to you and look at you and said you without them you can't succeed, you can't make it. Maybe no one have ever tell you such word. So all my prayer is that you will not come to that point, because I have been there. That is why I do what I do. I just don't do what I did not just start to do what I do because I feel like only. No, because it is what I have gone through is the reason why I'm pulling it out, so that people up there will understand that there are many people up there who are abusers, who are users, who all their prayer is just to keep you in one particular spot where they will be maltreating you, using you. So my brother, don't be offended. Don't be like all those men who sit with women 24 hours, who depend on women. You know what I'm saying? Don't be offended. Because there are some men here in Italy that I always see 24 hours, they depend on women. Both some immigrants, they depend on women. They will sleep 24 hours. The woman will go work and come back. She will be the one that will cook. She will be the one. My brother, the truth is this. If you are that type of person that you depend on your woman 24 hours, you don't want to work. All you do, you wear good clothes, wear good Gucci. When people see you outside, they said this is a husband material. A day will come where that woman will tell you, I cannot do it alone. I cannot do it alone. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be what? You need to be strong. You know what I'm saying? Mostly women, we need to be strong. I'm not saying women should not be strong, but women, because that is why a lot of men are lacking their position. You know what I'm saying? So don't be offended. When I saw that comment, I'm sure I was at work. I was just laughing. Some of my friends were asking me, so I said, what is going on? Why are you laughing? I said, I can't show you what just make me become happy. I was so tired. It was 5 o'clock, getting to 5 o'clock. I'm sure, yes, getting to 5 o'clock. So the moment I cross-checked, because my master was not with us, so I just decided to take my phone in order for me to wipe out time. So the next thing I see the comment, I just get down and say, oh my God, may God bless this person that dropped this comment. May God bless you to give me what joy this evening when I'm weak. So may God bless you, brother. Remain blessed. I'm not saying it only to him. If you are out there also, don't just think that being lazy is good. Believe me, you may not like me, but you must surely do what? Encounter my word. That is just the fat truth. You may not accept it, but the truth is this. The day when life will define you, you will know the reason why we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? So remember, blacks, don't be offended. It's me, your boy, it's Samson. So don't be offended. You know what I'm saying? So remember, blessed. And if you have not subscribed to your boy, kindly subscribe and thumbs up the bell. May God bless you. I love you. So man, I truly love you. Don't think that I'm just saying this in order for me to do it. Maybe you feel bad. No. I'm just telling you the fact truth. Be strong. Be strong. Because it does not matter whether you are 40 years, you are 50 years. There are even some 60 years, 40 years, whom 20 years are more stronger than. You know what I'm saying? So just be courageous. It will give you a lot of privilege. You know what I'm saying? Because if you are strong, you can travel all over the world. You will still do what? Survive. There is a word that my dad used to tell me those days. He says something, whoever that is able to start life here, or whoever that is able to succeed here, will also be able to succeed there. You know what I'm saying? You get why? Don't just think, sit down one place and be opening your mouth. Your dad and your mom will provide all you need. That is good. That is not good, bro. Believe me. That is why here in Italy, when they said they will block some, some certain things that their government used to survive to help them, because if you get to 18 years, there are some certain documents you present to a cow, then government will be giving you money to sustain you. When they say it, many people, more than 1 million people, more than millions of people were angry. Why? Because many of them know that is the only means in which they can survive. Somebody will sit 24 hours for these hands, be waiting for government money. It's something so what? It's so insane. Believe me. You need to be. That's why I love my master so much, despite of the fact that we don't agree with things, but I love him so much. Why? Because he's a man I have seen here in Italy that don't depend on government. He worked 24 hours. So you being a man, you working hard, it gives you that courage. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that you sit down 24 hours and in the next month your mommy will hear, even if you are 40 years, because there are some 40 years, 50 something years that I'm seeing here in Italy also. Their mother will just wake up, hello, come and eat, Fasha, come and eat. You just say, mama, good morning, when it is already 1 o'clock. The next thing you will just walk, eat pasta, still go back and sleep. Maybe go to bar, waste time in bar, do all those stuff. My brother, you are wasting your time. Because one day, we are not praying for death, but one day you will see that your mom and your dad no more. That is just the fat truth. You may not like it, but that's just the fat truth. One day you will just wake up, they are no more. How do you think you will start up a new life when you are in your 40s? It's already a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? So believe me. I laugh, sometimes some people make me to smile when I feel like not smiling. So may God bless me. May God bless you. Remain blessed.